it's unfortunate that, FaceTime has this uh, negative stigma associated with it. It's like, hey, modern companies should require FaceTime. But the reality here is that the FaceTime does matter. The more you are seen as contributing, the more contributions you actually make is extremely important. That's where other people can form opinions and form, that's the opportunity for other people to form positive opinions about you as well. They can't do that if they don't see you. And, operating in this remote work environment, that's one of the biggest challenges too, is how do you make sure that you're still being seen, your contributions are still visible to the organization, and, you know, not saying that you have to physically be in the office or that if you're not in the office, you're not contributing, but it's important that you find ways of contributing. You also have to engage with the people that you work with, be present. Um, and what that means is sometimes maybe you attend meetings and you need to participate. Attending meetings has been extremely beneficial to my career. Attend as much as you can. That way you learn way more and you get exposed to different people, different teams across the company. Maybe even show up and just take notes for people. That way you listen in, you get different perspectives, you learn about different parts of the business. That way when you're in other conversations, you can bring that to the table. Now you're bringing so much value to the organization too. Different perspectives, different ways of looking at things, and definitely new ways of doing things as well. Most people don't do that. Most people just say, hey, this is all I want to do. This is my job. I don't need to show up to these meetings. It's outside of my scope. Totally fine. Um, Not exactly the attitude that will get you to your next role or your promotion. Because if we think about it, if you were the boss, what would you want? You would want a team that is engaged. You want a team that is giving you new ideas. You want a team that is very proactive. It's exactly the same thing. You just have to look at it from another perspective. That in order to do something big and to move, in order to manage a company of a particular size, you really need to be able to mobilize those resources. And it really takes a team effort to win, especially in business. It no longer is a one person show. At a certain business, at a certain scale, yes, maybe it is a one person show. Once you scale up into, Fortune 500 companies, that's where you really need to move as a team. And being an individual contributor only gets you so far. Eventually, you will need to manage a team. If you don't manage a team, you'll need to influence different people, and that's what's extremely important. That's why all of these things are needed for you to climb in your career. So take these as tools for your tool belt. That way, in your career, hopefully you find use for these. And when you can apply these and you find a better job and you progress through your career, then that's what really matters most.